Hello everyone, my name is Jeremiah from Certified Producers, and today I'm here with a really cool chord progression that will help your music production rise to a whole new level. As a beginner getting started with music production in R&B, even if you have no prior knowledge about the piano, this one chord progression is going to make you sound like a pro if properly learned. Okay, so without any waste of time, let's learn this chord progression. So this chord progression is what I call the 4-6-5-3 chord progression, and this is exactly how I play this chord progression. This chord progression is a really powerful chord progression that I love so much. Okay, it's one of my favorite chord progressions for R&B, and trust me, as a music producer getting started with music production for R&B, this is one chord progression that you really need to learn and start sounding like a pro, because this chord progression has actually made a lot of hit songs, and one of such songs is Hold On To My Heart by Catnip. Okay, I strongly suggest you could reference that song so that you get to listen to how this chord progression is used in context. So the hook of the song sounds like, I hold on to my heart, share it with nobody, I don't want nobody else. I hold on to my heart, give it up for nobody, I just keep it to myself. So without any waste of time, I'm going to dive right into the breakdown for these chords, okay? And I'm going to be a little bit fast so that this one video get to cover all the basics that you need to become that professional sounding R&B music producer, okay? So if there's any part of this video, if there's anything I'm going to play or say that you don't understand, you can always rewind, pause, loop certain areas of the video and watch over and over again until you understand what exactly I was doing. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So this chord progression I played is in the key of D, okay, and in the key of D, this is your 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we're back to the 1, okay. And the chord progression is the 4, the 6, the 5, and the 3 chord progression, okay. So the first stage of my breakdown is going to be about me showing you the most basic way of playing these chords, okay, without any substitutions, variations, inversions added to the chords, okay. And this is how it sounds. I hold on to my heart, share it with nobody, I don't want nobody else. I hold on to my heart, give it up for nobody, just keep it to myself. Okay, and what were these chords I was playing? For the 4 chord, I have this G major chord, okay, and your 4 chord will be a major chord 99% of the time, okay. So for my left hand here, I have this G note, and for my right, I have this G, B, D, okay, over the G and the bass, okay. So for my 4 chord, I have this G major chord, okay, and then over to the 6, this is a minor chord. Like I always say that your 6 chord will be a minor chord 99% of the time. So this is me playing the B minor for the 6, okay, and on my right here I have the B, D, and F sharp played over the B note here in the bass, okay. So we have this for our 6 chord, and then over to the 5, we have this A major chord, okay, and your 5 chord is a major chord most of the time. So for my right, I have this A, C sharp, and E notes being played over the A note here in the bass, okay. So we have this as our 5 chord, and then over to the 3, this is the G flat minor chord. Your 3 chord is always a minor chord most of the time, right? So this is us playing the G flat or the F sharp minor chord, and on the right here we have this F sharp, A, and C sharp played over the F sharp here in the bass, okay? And this is the G flat minor chord that we used as our 3, okay, in our progression. So this signs me out of the first stage of my breakdown and signs me into the second stage, where I want to show to you the variations, the substitutions and inversions that are added to the basic chords to make them sound this way. I hold on to my heart, shared with nobody. I don't want nobody else. I hold on to my heart, give it up from body. I just keep it to myself. What were these chords I was playing? Now for the 4 chord, I still have this my G major natural, okay? This is the natural G major chord, right? For my left, I still have the G being played with the G, B, and D in my right, okay? So this is still the G major natural chord that we used. And over to the 6th chord, I have this B minor chord, right? And this is where I'm gonna mix things up a little bit, okay? Remember, your B minor in its most natural state will be like this, right? So I kind of substituted the F sharp note I have at the top here with the F sharp note I have at the bottom here, and then I have this inversion of the B minor being played, okay? So in my left, I have this B note being played, okay? Being played with the F sharp first, then the B, and then the D, okay? In my right, okay? So I have this B minor chord, this inversion in particular played for my 6th chord, okay? And over to the 5, I have this inversion of the A major chord being played, okay, as against the natural A major chord that we had as our basic chord, right? And what's the difference? The only difference is that I've substituted this E note we have at the top here with the E note we have at the bottom here, okay? And we have this inversion for the A major chord, which we use as our 5, right? And so on my right, I have first the E, and then the A and the C sharp being played over the A in the bottom, okay? So I have this inversion of the A major chord played as the 5, okay? And then over to the 3, this is the inversion of the G flat minor 7 that we used. Now this is where things got a little bit technical, because in the natural state, I mean in the most basic form of this chord, I had this just the G flat minor, right? And now we have this, the G flat minor 7. So this G flat minor chord, I can add the 7th notes here to it, okay, to give me the G flat minor 7, okay? So that's just the variation that I added to this G flat minor chord, the 7th note added to it, and the 7th note is this E note at the top here, okay, to give us this G flat minor 7. So what I did was to kind of substitute the E note I have on the top here with the E note I have at the bottom here, okay? And then I had this with the F sharp note here eliminated because I have it here in the bass already, okay? So we have this to give us the G flat minor 7 chord, which we use as our 3. So on my right, I still have the A, the E, the A, and the C sharp being played over the F sharp, which is the 3 in the bass, okay? So playing these chords together again, it sounds like this. So if you're a music producer getting started with music production for R&B music, if I were you, I would utilize this chord progression for my next track and start sounding like the professional music producer that I am. Okay, so this is how much you can cover for today. Thank you very much for following along, and I'm going to see you in the next video. But till I see you again, remember to stay focused. Bye for now.